Greetings, my fellow creators and creations of the Almighty Most High. I am Karma. Welcome and congratulations for having the courage to face your karma, good and bad. These timeless messages are for anyone that needs to hear them. And if you tapped on this video, then they're meant for you. So let me tell you what I have on my table. I have the main character of the energy that the divine would like to reveal to us. And I also have two supporting roles. How are you doing? I'm always wondering if you're doing all right, like all the time. So I figured I should start asking, how are you? And although I hope the answer to this is positive, it's okay if it isn't. So, the main character is the Emperor. Major Arcana outside, divine masculine energy, but I don't have to be speaking to a male, as energy has no gender. Now, the Emperor is a character of sovereignty. This is an energy that has established a strong foundation for himself, mind, body, and spirit, and he's aware of the importance of boundaries. Staying 10 toes down to honoring his own boundaries. Mental boundaries, emotional boundaries, physical boundaries, you name it. He has discipline. An assertive energy that has faced enough adversity to overcome the illusion of fear. But he still feels it. He still feels his fear. There may be people in your life that you look at this person and you're like, how are you just not scared of anything? How are you so fearless? This is a person that has overcome their fears. But they're still there. Because our fears can't go away, right? We can't literally be fearless people. We can establish and take control over the relationship you have with your fears. What are you allowing your fears to do to you? And what are you saying and doing out of fear? Fear must be something. It's always something, isn't it? But the energy of fear has been coming up lately. But this is something that is always going to come up because it's something that we're always going to have to deal with, right? The illusion of it. And how real we allow it to be for us. The first supporting role of this energy of the Emperor is the Queen of Pentacles, a divine feminine. You can be a person that acknowledges both your divine feminine and masculine energy, which is very important in securing stable emotional and spiritual ground. The Queen of Pentacles is a woman that understands the importance of what is valuable to her. And she honors that. What is your own personal currency? It's a question that should cross everyone's mind at certain points and times of their life. What is your currency? Whatever is valuable to you is your currency. It doesn't have to be actual money, right? It can be something that is of value to you. Something that you earn, that is beneficial for you, that is beneficial to your life, to your survival, to your well-being in some way. Your own personal currency can be your peace. It can be your book collection. It can be your love, your time, your energy. What's valuable to you? The Queen of Pentacles is a woman that has made many sacrifices to be where she is right now. She's well connected to the natural world. We got a little bunny rabbit right here in the corner that's hanging out. She has an intuitive energy that a lot of people are attracted to. You may have an attractive energy that people just want to sit with. People just like being around you, in the same room with you, sharing your energy with you. It's important that you know the difference between people that just want to revel in your energy or people that just want to drain you of your energy and harvest it for themselves. Harvest, harvest, harvest. There's a lot of natural abundance in this depiction. We got mountains and hillsides in the background. You may have had a lot of ups and downs behind you. She's looking down at her pentacle with such care and attentiveness. What is sacred? Whatever is sacred to you is your currency. She's nurturing her abundance. She's tending to it with love and care. What's valuable to you should be nurtured, should be handled with care, should be touched, paid attention to. Your attention could be, not could be, it is a currency, whether you know it or not. That's why you are paying it. That phrase is not created for no reason. You are paying attention because attention is, it's one of the most valuable things you can ever give to yourself or anyone else. If there is no attention, there is no money to be made. There is no money to be gained or spent. She's also content. You could be in a stage in your process where you're very content with what you've created so far. You're very content with the abundance that you've acquired. And although it is still in process, you're happy where you are. You're okay with the time and energy that is required of you at this time in order to attract your abundance. The second supporting role is, wow, the King of Wands. We got all kings and queens on my table. Very interesting. These messages are for some very strong and powerful souls out there that have a very high impact on the world and the people around them, including yourself. It is very important that you remember that you are a person yourself. And whatever you feel like you need to do for the people around you, to take care of them or to love them or appreciate them, you have to know that the body that you are walking in requires the same, if not more, of that same energy. In fact, it does require more. The King of Wands. Again, this is an energy that has a very stable foundation. And this foundation was not built without trial and error. This character is sitting on stable ground. He has both of his feet planted, and he is looking out to the community that he is in authority of. He sees what's going on and he pays attention. You can be a person where not very many things pass you. You could be a person that sees everything, even when a person doesn't think you're watching. You are watching. You can be one of those people that sees things out the corner of your eye. The King of Wands is very coherent and competent. He's level-headed, and he does not need approval from anyone else to believe this. We're going to move into some additional messages, starting with the Emperor. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and spirit of all that is divine. What does the collective need to know about this Emperor? What does the collective need to know about honoring boundaries? And staying true. We got one. Perfectionist spends much more time on details. The Emperor is an energy that pays attention to details. I feel like all the kings and queens of the tarot are individuals that pay attention to details. The Perfectionist is coming up under the Emperor card. This is a main characteristic for whoever I'm speaking with here. I was just talking about how you can be a person that sees everything, right? The King of Wands supports this character. And these additional messages can be interchanged. You may spend a little bit more time on details than you should. You could be a person that dwells on things a little too long. But from what I see here, this is a characteristic that has worked in your favor more than not. It is something that has benefited you more than hindered you, I guess. What about the first supporting role? The Queen of Pentacles. What does the collective need to know about nurturing their coin? Nurturing their valuables. The Queen of Pentacles, she knows that she needs to nurture her valuables. She breathes life into the things that are valuable to her. And she gives, and most importantly, she gives her abundance the time that it needs to grow. Patience is what I'm talking about here. So I just dropped half of the deck of the messages on the floor, and what flipped over is the message that says you're protected. With attention to the third eye chakra, you are protected by the divine. Please know this. And if you don't believe this, ask the Most High to move things into your world that will convince you of this. And it will. You may have people around you that you are worried that, hey, if I spend all this time and energy to get this wealth, it could be taken from me. You're protected. Your spirit guides want you to know that you're protected, and so is all of your valuables. And your hard work will not be for nothing. And you can relax. Let your guard down just a little bit, just enough to give your garden the time and the space that it needs to grow. additional message for the King of Wands. The King of Wands doesn't skip a beat. He's always paying attention. He's always paying attention to the task at hand, even if it's passively. What does the collective need to know about this King of Wands? 2. We got 2. The first additional message for the King of Wands is critical thinking and problem solving. It's another time management skill we have. Oh, look at that. We actually have 3. There was one stuck to the bottom of another one. Okay? You could be a critical thinker, a person that is not only good at problem solving, but enjoys it. It's one of your specialties. I just thought about puzzles for some reason. Maybe you like to put together puzzles. You are a puzzle person. You like Tetris and puzzle games of some sort, actual puzzles. Okay. The second additional message underneath the King of Wands is #believe. Believe in yourself. With attention to the third eye chakra. Believing in yourself is something that requires work. We do not live in a world where it is easy for us to do that. To believe in ourselves, to believe that we are capable, to believe that we are enough, to believe that we are attractive, to believe that we can do it, to believe that we're okay, to believe that we have what we need, to believe that we are survivors. We live in a society that was built to make that difficult for us. Believing is over half the battle, is what I just heard. Before you even move a muscle, you gotta believe. If you have a goal in your mind, you have to take yourself to that very moment that is yours, that you've accomplished that goal. And don't look at that moment as fictional. Look at that moment as a premonition. You have to convince yourself that you can do something in order for you to do it. That's how the actions come to you. And you have to prove it to yourself as well. That requires mental, spiritual, and physical energy. Number 3, additional message underneath the King of Wands. I would call this the bonus one because I didn't even know it was there. But it's called multitasking. Very fitting for this reading. You may be juggling more than one thing right now. It could be overwhelming. It could not be overwhelming, but nonetheless, make sure it is working with you and not against you, is what I want to say. You know what multitasking is. It's something that you have to do. And the minute you drop a couple things, you got to pick a couple more up. And that's life. The balance of life is multitasking. But sometimes you have to deactivate your tasks in order to take a breather, to keep moving forward. So I'm seeing dark blue on my table and I'm seeing orange on my table. third eye energy and sacral chakra energy outside. These could be chakras that are in need of your attention, guidance, assistance, awareness right now. And I'm seeing a little touch of green on my table as well. You have a powerful spirit. You are a natural born leader. Whether you are meant to lead others or yourself, leading is in your blood in some way. And the authority that you possess is not, it doesn't activate arrogance for you. It's just there. The authority that you possess is there, and you can't help it. You feel it. You feel that power within you. You can be a person that when you speak, there's something with your voice, the tone, the volume, the pitch. People just listen. When you speak, people wake up. You grab up people's attention. People want to listen to you. People want your advice. People want to know what you're thinking because they sense your wisdom. Okay. We're going to move on to some to bring together this beautiful reading that we co-created with the divine. Oh, 3 came out. We're going to take them. The calm. And it reads as follows. I breathe, live and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fears dissipates, and I find peace in my being. We're going to put the calm right over here with the Queen of Pentacles because this is what it speaks to here. It says, I live and grow the light within me. That is your currency, okay? Your real currency is within you, and you have an endless amount of it. But know that the Most High supports those that supports themselves. It says, I do one thing at a time, multitasking. That could be your spirit guides telling you, hey, you need to deactivate some of those tasks. Slow down and take one thing at a time. The second healing energy oracle message is called Faithfulness, and it reads as follows. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in the Most High, and in the universe. Believe. Trust. Trust that the unseen has got your back. And the easiest way to trust that is to have your own back first. The third and final healing energy oracle message is called A New Opening, and it reads as follows. When one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. If something is ending in your life, if something is coming to a close, If you are closing out a chapter in your life, do not fret, because this only means that it is only the beginning of something new, something more, something better. I'm going to move on to some activations to bring this reading home and lay it to rest within the beloved collective. I hope this was beneficial. Another 3 here. You could be seeing 33 in your life. The first activation is called Remembrance, number 38. That reduces to a 2, and it reads as follows. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Next is called Perception, number 35. That reduces to an 8, and it reads as follows. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. The third and final activation is called the root chakra, number 1, and it reads as follows. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on the physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. You believing in yourself and believing your capabilities, it's going to enhance your root chakra. It is going to increase your overall well-being. And that's going to help your ability to survive in this world. It's going to bring the things to you that are required for your survival. It starts at the base of us. It starts at the foundation. And that is the root. Thank you all for coming through to check out what's on Karma's table. If you want to like and subscribe, go ahead, but no pressure. Know that you are the lead character in your life, and everyone else is just supporting roles. And if they don't support you, then they shouldn't be in your movie. Remember that you are loved, and we are the highly favored.